Mandera County lies in the northeastern part of Kenya, an area largely regarded as semi-arid. Pastoralism has for a long time been the way of life here. It is a symbol of honor and prestige in social hierarchy. For this reason, most residents of Mandera did not see value in agriculture, making them heavily reliant on food from elsewhere.
Mandera is very lucky. We are geographically located and we have position advantage in Mandera. The population of Mandera as at now is estimated to be almost 1.3 million.
We have a very, very big potential for agriculture in Mandera because one, Mandera is having the advantage of having a river which flows for 9 months, River Dawa. And that river has a great potential of increasing agricultural activities in Mandera.
The county government, however, is committed to making the county food secure and moving it further to commercial fruit farming.
My county government, after coming into play, embarked on the program of reviving all the irrigation schemes that were dead for decades. Border Point 1 has been revived fully, 286 acres, and the farmers of Border Point 1 have done 3 harvests already over the period that the county government has been in place. The irrigation scheme we've revived. They've done 3 harvests also.
What we inherited is a ministry that was run down with no frontline extension workers. The few that were there had no capacity, and there was no field work that was there. There were no projects. National government funding was very poor. Since the county has now come in, we were given a budget of 410 million in the first financial year. And 2013-2014, we have done a considerable work.
To further this objective, the county government has established a demonstration farm where farmers are taught various farming skills. The demonstration farm is meant to become an agricultural resource center where seed crops will be developed, agricultural research conducted, and farmers advised on various aspects in crop production.
The demonstration farm is aimed at showing the farmers the best practices of farming. We have a lot of crop trees grown there. We have even planted rice so that we can see whether it does well within our environment. Once we see that this maybe new product that we are introducing here as a research is successful, then we will roll it out to the other farmers.
We want to make it an agricultural training center where farmers can come and learn on how to do some crop farming practices here, and even see how we are managing high value crop and do the same in their farm.
The farm alone has subsequently produced tons of maize, sorghum, finger millet, and a variety of vegetables, including sunflower, for production of cooking oil.
Tunafanya kilimo ya kupanda fruit trees kama vile tuko na mangoes, tuko na guava, tuko na popo, na also tuko na banana, both local variety na tissue culture banana. Now still we are getting on high value crops such as tomatoes, tuko na sukuma, na also we are planting upland rice na for farmers testing, na also we have finger millet currently in our fields. And also we have included sunflower na simsim for oil production.
This is part of a pilot project to transform farming from rain-fed to irrigation farming supported by the 160-kilometer stretch of the borderline River Dawa. This produce has been used to supplement relief supplies in various parts of the county. Natives of Mandera County have since realized the potential of agriculture and are gradually returning to their farms. Farming is now becoming one of the pillars in ensuring food security in the region.
We've managed to successfully return the other individual farmers back to the farms. If you don't have any other background picture and you overfly and get the picture of the farms along River Dawa, you will not be able to say this is Mandera.
Farmers are being supported with seeds, fertilizers, water pumps, wheelbarrows and other basic farm apparatus.
We assisted the farmers with seed subsidies and seedlings of fruit trees. We have given them subsidies of fertilizer. We have given them subsidies of diesel for irrigation. We did some bush clearing around 80 hectares.
The county government has also provided farmers with very important assets like ox plows, wheelbarrows, jembes, donkey carts, and all the chemicals that are required for controlling pests and diseases. So on the Department of Agriculture, actually farmers have actually enjoyed what the county government is doing.
To sustain farming even after the rains, extensive irrigation schemes are being implemented along the river Daua.
We are looking at reviving all the irrigation schemes. That is Border Point 1, Gadudia, Aresa, Hareri, Shantole, Ramudimtu, moving up in order to make sure that all of them are up and running.
We have 6 irrigation schemes, but we have revived 2 where we had planted maize and we harvested and bought from the farmers. The other 4 are also under rehabilitation. We are building them canals, concrete canals.
The plans are at an advanced level to start a new irrigation scheme in the rain-fed areas of Koromei, Chachane and Bokolo. We will be pumping water from the river so that we can do irrigation in the former rain-fed areas of Koromei, Chachane and Bokolo.
And this is taking shape. Last week I just moved around and the people of Banisa, for example, have really extended sincere appreciation of the efforts that the Ministry of Agriculture in the county is doing in supporting subsistence farming at the homestead level.
Water canals have also been constructed and 3 demonstration farms operationalized. Additionally, 4 new tractors have been purchased and 4 more to be added within the year.
We bought 4 tractors to improve plowing, and we're using the tractors to generate some revenue. We were given a target of 5 million. We generated 3.5 million from the farmers, and they are very appreciative. The demand for the tractors is becoming a lot. In this financial year, we are also going to buy another 4 tractors and repair another 3 which are in bad condition.
Plans are already underway to put up a huge dam that will be used to irrigate an estimated 40,000 hectares of farmland.
Plans are underway to construct a dam along the river to control the floods. There is a study done called the Dawa River Master Plan, and as a government, the county government and the national government, we are negotiating with the Ethiopian and the Somali government. Once that is done, then the flood story will be over.
The multi-purpose dam will also help in regulating the water flow to ensure the river flows consistently throughout the year, as well as the construction of a hydropower station intended to supply power to the county and its environs. A fruit processing factory will also be built to process fruits from the farms. The factory will also ensure that there is value addition to the fruit produce.
What we are doing now is we put up a fruit processing factory where the farmers are able to harvest and be able to sell to the factory for value addition. Now, production will be market oriented. Now the factory in return will do value addition and package these products. As we're looking at more than 4 million people market, we're not looking at excessive cost of transportation, because we're looking at marketing the product within the local population. We are looking at southern Somalia as a market, southern Ethiopia as a market, Wajir and Marsabit as immediate market. And with that in mind, you find that our production from the farms will be market oriented, because there will be commercial growth of fruits and vegetables along the river, and also staple food crops such as maize and that.
The first year, the county government allocated 410 million shillings for both recurrent and development expenditure. And bulk of that money went for infrastructure development, irrigation infrastructure development, among other activities. For this financial year, the county government has allocated over 500 million, and over 300 million of the same is earmarked for development activities. And a big chunk of that money is also earmarked for development of irrigation infrastructure.
These interventions are aimed at boosting the local economy and making the county food sufficient. The county's strategic plan is to capitalize on availability of loam alluvial fertile soil that can support the production of a variety of cereals, vegetables and fruits. Crops that are already doing well include watermelons, onions, maize, mangoes, bananas, lemons, vegetables, simsim, and sunflower, among others. A greenhouse technology is also being put in place as a pilot project to further agricultural output. The outcome is very promising, and the ministry intends to expand these projects throughout the county.
Nashukuru county government kwa kunipatia hii greenhouse. Sisi tuko group na hii group imepanda sasa tomato, na hii tomato tunavuna na bado hatujamaliza, lakini for so far tumevuna 60 jergen na hiyo ni pesa yake ni 72,000.
The budget for the last financial year 2013-2014 for the greenhouse project in Banisa was 22 million, which has become a success story, and we want to use Banisa as a training ground for all the other for the other sub-counties like Lafe, Ailwak, Takaba, and part of Mandera North.
Lack of training ndio imefanya hiki kitu sasa ianze kukauka. Hatujui ratio ya maji ya kuweka asubuhi na jioni. Pia tunataka county government atufanyie training ndio tujue hiki kitu more about greenhouse.
Through SDSP program, we are planning to have a training on greenhouse farming. After the staff are trained, they'll also go further and train the farmers in their respective sub-counties.
Agricultural extension officers have been deployed to visit farmers in their farms, sharing knowledge and skills for effective farming practice.
Staff mobility has been improved. Recently, the county procured 9 motorcycles, which were distributed all over the county to improve on extension mobility.
Some of the main challenges that the ministry has been experiencing include a laxity of the population to embrace agriculture.
And we also want to promote agricultural activities in this area, because most of those who are doing agriculture are actually agro-pastoralists. They lack those agricultural skills, so we want to promote those skills in them. We cultivate agricultural activities in them so that they take it as part of their life.
However, the ministry has already put in place a community awareness strategy to educate the farmers. The Ministry of Agriculture is focused on making Mandera County a fruit basket, providing fruit products for the local market as well as for export.
The budget for agriculture has increased since the advent of the county, and that one also has a positive bearing on the general morale and the general productivity of the county.
We'll continue open up more land for farming, and we'll support the farmers in whichever way we can. We'll train them on even cooperatives so that they can save and have some revolving fund to scrap from them the issue of dependency.
This transformative vitality will dawn a new productive Mandera, self-reliant and packaged as one of Africa's success stories.